Dobrý den, dámy a pane, až do dnešního videa. Dneska se pojeme na hru Fallout 3 vedlejší questy. No, dneska se pojeme na questy, který se jmenuje Oáza. Quest, která začíná v místě, jež je Oáza, tady nahoře na mapě. Si kouknete, když jste začali v Falloutu, takže půjdete pořád server až hoďte. Tady jsou útesy konto a musíte najít cestičku tady k Oáze. Každopádně, jak začíná tím.
Outsider, you have arrived. Please come closer. I have something of the utmost urgency. Do hurry. I'm so glad you're here. If you wouldn't mind following me. I'm sorry. In my excitement, I'm Tree Father Birch. Beyond that gate is our home. Oh, why, he is, of course. If you'll just follow me. Excellent.
You are welcome amongst us, outsider.
Jdem teda vstoupit do Oázy. Ti lidi jsou takový podivní celkem. Mají takové nehávy ze stromu nějakých.
You are welcome amongst us, outsider.
You are welcome amongst us, outsider.
Welcome, outsider. Welcome to... You have no idea how overjoyed I am to see you. The innocent creatures are drawn here by his gifts. They come from across the way. This part of the world is healing, my... He's no mere... He is the one who grows. Thanks to him. I would have preferred that he made the introduction. The Great One is a God tree. A living, breathing, speaking God tree. The tree minders are blessed to have this. We care for this place and keep it safe from those who would seek. He gives to us, so we give back to him. We shun technology and embrace nature. Sadly, the wasteland is a hostile. If that means fighting with manufacturers, had he not asked to see you, you never would have gotten. Yes, indeed it does. Sorry. As you approached Oasis, he said you were coming. He wishes to meet with you. You'd be the... Yes. To meet him, you must undergo the ceremony of purification. Whenever you're ready. It's simple, really. You drink the sap. The sap will purify your mind and, I assure you...
Okay.
Very good.
We welcome you with outstretched arms.
Tak, tím pádem se nám venku quest Oáza. Tak počkáme, až naplní mízu teda, až to můžeme vypít.
Please, drink the sap from the basin.
Jdem na to. Pijeme si to, ty vole. Taky flashbang zase.
We will now recite the blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
I bid you depart, agents of destruction, through the power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in them, but pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
And, diminishing from day to day, you may disappear, except where you serve the health and good purposes of mankind. May no trace of you be found.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his verdure.
Amen. Soon, you will pass peacefully into sleep, outsider. And when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
takže ho spali. Jo, a tohle je přesně.
Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they listen when I talk, but they don't hear. I wish I was too. Then me and... He's the tree, see? We're old. Well, his name's really Bob. I think it's... Well, I suppose you could look at it that way. See, well, eventually... It was... I was exploring some sort of a military... We were pretty deep inside and we found some weird vats of this. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something. Yes, yeah, I had you brought in here. Would you please kill me? Oh, no, 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 no. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2... The only friends I've got are Bob and... How to put this? I've been feeling rather... It's hard to tell where everything is. Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of... Oh, no, don't worry about them. They usually don't understand a word. Now, how exactly? Thanks to Bob. Of all the wasteland, let's keep it an open invitation. Just... No, Herbert is the... But I'm still in here too.
Takže to je jedna z možností, to můžeme udělat, že zajdeme do jeskyně a zničíme jeho srdce. To je taková první úleva. Nikdo nevíš. Asi tady jsou 3 možnosti, co můžete dělat v tomhle questu. Akorát... Akorát se musím kouknout, co to bylo.
Revel, outsider. You are under his protection. It's very nice to meet you, outsider. Oasis is located near what you... When the attack started about 200 years ago, the old gate that stands at the mouth of Oasis... Well, I'm not so sure. However, I am beginning to realize he's...
And I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it. I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know, after all, he chose you. Oh, he's testing you now. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Don't worry, you'll soon see. Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for some time now. The Great One's influence is growing. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would... If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his... I can promise you, no harm would come to him. That's all I...
I love Birch, but sometimes the spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a... Of course we do. He yearns to share his miracles with the whole... It's upsetting him to no end. But now that you're here... I heard what my husband wanted you to do. The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades.
Revel, outsider. You are under his protection. Branch tender cypress at...
Tak, jdem na to. Wait, já nemám klíče. Jo, takhle. Získat klíč do nějakého cyprese. Tady je cyprý.
There's no air like this left in the world anymore, eh? Outside. Sure.
Tak, jsem klíč a jdem na teda. ale pane, jedna dost. Fuck. Pokračka je fakt dobré. A tady to srdce. Tak, když to savenu. A nejprve co uděláme je, že naneseme břízovní. Jdeme si všichni 3 možnosti, co se stane.
Welcome. You've done a great deed this day, my friend. In your short visit here, I can see you've learned much. I believe there are a few tree minders who wish to speak with you before you depart. Good luck in all your journeys, my friend. I hope your time...
Tak.
So, it looks like you decide. So, they really need me that. Should we get... Fine, fine.
Tak, to byla teda první varianta. Si promluvím s tím. No nic. Jdeme si teda ukázat druhou variantu. Mám vřímní nemast. Vedlejší přeskočím.
You've done a great deed this day. The gifts the Great One has bestowed upon... I'm saddened that worldly possessions and wealth still drive... I believe there are a few tree minders who wish to speak to you before... Good luck in all your journeys, my friend. I hope your time here...
takhle, já se teďka můžu promluvit s těma lidma.
We welcome you always
Oni mi
with
dají nějakou odměnu.
outstretched arms.
It's good to see you again, outsider. It's nice. I've never known someone to show as much caring as you did toward... That's partly why I never returned to my former life. Allow me to present a piece of my past to you.
Vypou energizuje psance, víš? 21. A lepší,
What do you want?
No nic. Jdu se padat třetí možnost. Jo. Jo, je prý dřevěné kůže. Každopádně, kdyby byl zbřízou, tak dostanu raketomet, tady z tohle. Tady společně s lupou, tak dostanu tu power armor. Takhle mám tady tady.
The Great One is dead, slain by your hand. You'll have to forgive my people at a time like this, outsider. And for once, I don't have the... No, outsider. Before you reached his heart, he imparted his last words to me. He told me, how could I have been so blind? How... Perhaps if I would have spent more time getting to know... Even though the Great One has left us, with Bloomseer Poplar's help, I'm confident we can keep Oasis alive. Go now, outsider.
Bříza je Harold mrtvý. A my jsme dokončili Oázu. No nic, takže doufám, že se vám tento díl líbil, pokud tam dejte like, pokud ještě nemáte, dejte odběr, určitě video sdělte svými přáteli, no a pro tento díl už teda čus.